Hello everybody, Jim Morrison from Nerd Trucking Media. I am here with Smart Cosplay. One thing about the Smart Cosplay is the entire family of cosplayers.
That's right.
This is the dad here. It's like dressed as Batman. You also have your wife, 3 sons, and their girlfriends as well, correct?
That's correct, absolutely.
All right, and how old is your oldest son?
My oldest son is 21.
All right.
And then I have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old.
17 and 15. And how long have y'all been doing this?
Really, I guess theme-wise, I mean, we dressed up for Halloween and stuff like that, but I would say about 2007 is when we started doing more themed costumes. We started with Star Wars, and then 501st does a great job with that, so I decided to move on to superheroes, which was my first love. And we always try to stick with a theme of some kind. Like today, we're what I would consider the Batman family, and yesterday we were the Avengers.
All right, and what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be a mix of DC. So we'll have, my oldest son will be a totally different version of Batman, and then his girlfriend Kylie will be a different version of Catwoman. My wife and I will be Green Lanterns, and then we'll have a Superman, a Black Canary, and a Green Arrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with what y'all want to do for cosplay things?
I do most of our costumes, whether I buy them or I get stuff in and I modify it so it looks like a superhero costume. So basically what we do is we stick with the heroes I know and that we love, and then we try to stick with the theme. There's been a few heroes that some of the family members would like to do, but they don't really fit with us. And what we don't like to have is like a group of 6 or 7 of us and then that one dude over there.
Yeah.
So that's really what we do. Like for example, Erica loved the Huntress, so we just got that costume finished. Perfect, right? Huntress goes right along with the Batman family.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you planning anything next? Like, what's next for our next one?
We're in talks with a couple of different Comic Cons, but we really are fixing to hit our lull season. I try to not do a lot of stuff around the holidays. I'm a huge Thanksgiving, Christmas, and family man, as you can tell. And so we probably won't do anything else until right after Christmas. But the next suit that I'm currently working on, I don't know if you got to see our Iron Man and War Machine yesterday.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish I could have gotten video of it. Unfortunately, I did get pictures.
Awesome. So flash them up on the video.
Oh, definitely.
Actually, for my wife, we don't do gender bending. We try to stick with, and I'm not saying anything against that. That's just our preference. So there's been a few times where the girls have worn guy costumes, but you don't know that it's a girl in the costume. And that's what I'm doing. My wife loves the Iron Patriot. As soon as she saw that suit in Iron Man 3, she wanted it. So I'm building an Iron Patriot for her. But you won't know it's a woman in the suit. It's not like it's Iron Patriot with boobs.
Okay. And you're doing it the same way that you did for Iron Man, right?
That's correct, yeah. It's whereas the War Machine was made more with big sheets of plastic that I molded, Iron Man was actually 277 different 3D prints. Oh, wow. And I screwed it all together with little machine screws and nuts. That's the way the Iron Patriot will be done, the same way. In fact, the suit is almost finished. Then now I need to start assembling it and then painting.
Okay. How long did it take you to print everything?
Oh man, I wish I could tell you, because unfortunately my ADD kicks in and I get tired of working on one suit and I'll start working on another one. So I did the War Machine and the Iron Man at the same time. So because of that, I took a little over a year, but don't get me wrong, I wasn't like working on just those suits for a year. And I also get like involved, like when Fallout came out, I played a lot of Fallout, and then I've been playing Smite with my sons. So, I get like on this kick of working on costumes, and I'll work on costumes for 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'll get bored with it, and instead of burning out, I'll move on to another costume or do something else for a while and go back to it.
Oh, well, that's good. It's always good to just take a break every so often.
I think we figured out, if I could have just straight printed the Iron Man, it probably would have been 400 hours worth of printing.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
All right. So do any of them make their costumes, or do they leave it all up to you?
No, actually, Kylie, Sean's girlfriend, she is actually in the process. We decided, I'm a big SpiderMan fan. There's so many great Spider-Men at cons, but you don't see a lot of the ones that you don't normally hear about. So she's building a 7 versions of Spider-Man.
Okay, so whenever we get the SpiderMan theme, she built. She's gonna.
Right. So when you see that, if you ever see that, Kylie did almost every bit of it. I've showed her how to do a couple of things that she wasn't as proficient in, but for the most part, I'd say 95% or 90% of it is her. So we will have. I'm doing SpiderMan To War. My oldest son is the Steel Spider, not the Iron Spider, but the Steel Spider. My wife is the old Jessica Drew, orange and red and yellow Spider Woman. Erica is the black and white Spider Woman. Kylie is Spider Gwen. Thomas will be Scarlet Spider, and David is Spider-Man 2099.
Okay, all right. You're gonna post that on your Facebook on when you're gonna debut that, right?
Absolutely. So our plan is.
Time. I want to actually get that.
And shout out to the Nerd Year's Eve. You're looking at bringing us out. We'd love to come out, and we would love to debut that at the end of December for the Nerd Year's Eve in Dallas.
Oh, I'm actually planning on going to that one, so I hope to see you there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Do you have a Facebook account, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Smart Cosplay.
Yeah, we're smart.cosplay. We're actually in the process of changing that. You can find us at smartcosplay.com. Also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under Smart Cosplay or smart.cosplay. We're in the process of getting rid of the dot, basically.
Ah, okay.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I definitely cannot wait to see more from this talented family. It's like I'll get a couple more shots. You got Bane on one side, you got Huntress and Robin on the other. It's just a very talented family. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Bye, guys.